Welcome back, little explorers. This week we're going to be learning a little bit about hands and claws on animals and creatures and on humans. But today our craft is going to focus more on the human side of things. And this weekend it's Mother's Day, so we're going to create an amazing little present for mums, which is out of bits and pieces that you may have at home, because as we know, it's really important that we just don't go out and buy lots of bits and pieces all the time. Try and use what we have and recycle, upcycle, but also we need to be aware of our restrictions at the moment and not visiting the shops unless we really have to. Okay, so I've got Hannah here today. This is my little daughter, so she's going to be helping us do the craft today. And this is what we're making. This is what Hannah made earlier. Okay, so we've got the typical handprint kind of art, but you know what? It never gets old. I don't know how many handprints I've collected over the years, and it's really lots of fun for me to see their hands growing. Now, because Hannah isn't such a little person anymore, these hands are quite big and they're hanging off the page a little bit. But if you've got little ones, obviously that's not going to happen. Her hands are probably even bigger than mine. But what we're going to do is we're going to paint the hand in 4 different colours on some paper. Then what we're going to do is paint on some stems, and we're going to use a paper tube to create a little vase. So this one is from out of a cling wrap container, but we've also got tons and tons of these at the moment, which are bits and pieces from our paper towels. Okay, so lots of people have been using paper towels lately. I've cut one in half, then I've cut it again, so into quarters, and I've only used a small section of that for the base. Okay, when we're doing any of our bits and pieces with scrap, I've basically used some old photocopying sheets that were no longer required, but on the back there's a nice empty part. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to get Hannah to put her hand on that paper, because otherwise it's going to go into a shredder, into my compost bin or into the recycle bin, and it's just another way that we can reuse it. So we're going to let Hannah start that now. So which colour would you like to go with first, Hannah?
Purple, please.
Purple? Okay. So pop out your hand. Okay, we're going to just paint the hand bright purple. Another way we can do this, guys, is to put a container just like we have here, but you fill it with a sponge and you put paint onto the sponge. This is a lot easier for little kids because they're able to quickly push their hand onto the paint. They don't always stay still like you do so that I can paint. Okay, and it's quicker and easier for the little ones to quickly plonk their hand in the sponge and then pop it straight in the paper. Okay, spread your fingers out, Hannah, onto the paper. That's it. Pushing down really firmly on each finger as much as you can. That gives you better coverage, and then carefully pulling off in one direction. Okay, and there we've got our print. So Hannah, go and wash your hand in the bucket, and here is one of our handprints. We're going to quickly do this for the yellow and the red and the pink, and we'll get back to you shortly. Okay, so we're going to allow these to dry, and we'll come back in a few minutes. We're going to cut them out and get ready to do some gluing and finish our project. See you soon. Okay, we're back again. So we have painted all of our lovely hands. You can hold some, Hannah. We have our special helper Sherlock here today. He's here to check out what we're doing. And we've painted them and we've cut them all out. Okay, so we've got 4 different hands in different colours. You can have all the same colour. You can do more hands than that if you wish. It's up to you. It's all about the bunch of flowers for Mum for Mother's Day. Now we've gone ahead a little bit and painted our quarter of our hand paper towel roll in blue for our vase, but it can be whatever colour you like. Okay, that's just out of our tubes that we talked about before. Now for our backing paper, you can use whatever paper you have. I've used a bit of cardboard here with some packaging, but we've just about out of some cereal, so you can actually cut the backing off some of your cardboard boxes that you're going to throw into your recycle bin, or if you're going to compost it, and you can turn it into the backing for this lovely artwork as well. If you don't like the brown, you can get white paint or a different colour, and you can paint it whatever colour you like, but I like our natural anyway, so we're just going to leave it exactly how it is. Okay, so Hannah's now going to glue the hands onto, a little bit of wind there, going to glue the hands onto the cardboard with a glue stick. How about I hold them for you?
Yes.
Okay, where's our glue stick? There it is. Okay. So you mainly just have to glue the palm of the hand because the fingers are going to hang over the edges. So put it on there, it might be easier, Hannah, on the table. That's it. Yep, do as much as you can. You can use PVA glue with this as well if you wish. We did try to glue our vase section on with a glue stick unsuccessfully, so we will be using PVA as well. Come up a little way so we've got enough room for our,
How's that?
I think maybe start at the top.
Okay.
So you've got room for your stems that you're going to put on later. Okay, what colour would you like next, Hannah?
Let's do yellow.
Yellow? Okay, so use the back of that.
This is
Wind it up a little bit more.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, let's give that a go. So you can either go sideways next to it, yep. However you like it. This is about the kids doing it for you or for your mum, grandmothers, aunties, whoever your special person is for Mother's Day. Since we haven't seen our grandparents very much lately, this is a bit of a nice special thing to remind them how much we love them as well. And lucky last one, red. We'll just move that. I have a feeling that's going to go head over turkey. Okay. Any of your scraps from cutting out your hands, we've got over here a lot of this paper. You can actually rip that up into smaller pieces and put it in your compost bin, or it can go back into the recycle bin. Please don't put it in your red bin, that's just going into landfill. There's a better way we can use it. Okay, so now we've got our lovely hands stuck to our cardboard, ready to go. Okay, Hannah, we're going to use some green paint now to put on, this is the one we were using, our stems. Okay, so we want the stems to go down into a point, down to the one spot. No, that paint doesn't want to do it. Let's try another one. So once again, use whatever paint you have. You don't have to have specifically what I've got. Any kitty paint is really good. Okay, so there's one for you to have a go at. We might just turn it around so Hannah can have a bit of an easier way of doing it. We want them to come down into one point. Get some more if you need it. Get some more paint. Looking good. So is this for me? Or is this for Nan?
This is for you.
For me. Awesome.
Okay.
Wonderful. All right, we'll turn it around and show everybody. This is how it's looking at the moment. My beautiful vase of hands. And now the fun part, we're going to try and stick on our vase. Do you think our vase might be a little too high for your lovely branches?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if that's the case, we're just going to cut it and make it shorter.
Yeah.
So we're going to do half a vase. The paint's a little bit wet on this one. That's okay. Which side would you like to use? You want to try? Let's see and estimate which size would work.
Yeah, I think that one's
The
good.
small one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so what we did next is we just used a little bit of PVA glue, which I think squirting would be a really good idea, Hannah. How about I do some squirts on the paper? Whoop. Okay, see if you can wriggle that on there.
How Mother Sherlock.
We're having a little bit of doggy help here. Okay, so there's our vase and our hands
and
and
our
our
dog.
dog. This is Sherlock. And as you can see, we've made a really cool piece of artwork for any special person in your life. We also have written Happy Mother's Day on the side. You can do that too. Always date your craft so that you know and can look back and go, remember when such and such was 2 or 3 or 4, and those handprints are going to grow and grow and grow. As you can see, your handprints are getting huge. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed today's craft. All the mums out there, take it easy. Have a wonderful weekend and just be grateful for all the health and happiness that we have in Australia. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.